So you want to daily drive a shit box, huh? Alright, so you think you wanna own a shit box. You wanna drive a shit box every day. Well, be prepared to do shit box things. So yesterday I'm driving to work. You know, just a normal day. So if you don't know, this is my 89 Mustang. It's a daily driver. I daily it. So I'm going to work. Look down, temperature gauge pegged. Didn't pay no attention to it. And then yeah, pulled into the parking lot at work, turned the car off. She is screaming underneath the hood. There's smoke billowing everywhere. Antifreeze everywhere. So here I am. We're gonna put a new radiator in it. No, not a big deal, but you expect these things, you know. $80 there, $100 here. Be prepared to spend some money, is what I'm saying. I don't really know if it does qualify for a shit box. So, what a shit box is. Shit box is a car that's put together using the bare minimum to make it run and drive. And don't really care how it looks, which I really don't care about this car, how it looks at all. I care that it gets me to and from work every day, while still being a, you know, a Foxbody Mustang, because I think those are super cool. But whenever you do, just be prepared for everything that comes with that. So this ain't really going to be a how-to video, because really it's pretty easy. It's pretty self-explanatory. Once I get it all apart, I'll give you the cliff notes, but we'll go ahead and yank this thing out, and we'll pick back up when we get there. Alright, so we got the old one out, got the new one. The original radiators is like a copper intake. I mean, you can see the copper. The new one's a plastic intake. Now, this was $84 from Advance. Using Gavin's code from It's Just a 6. It's Just a 6 saves you 25% on everything, plus I have an Advance like right behind my house. So this is where the awful leak was coming from. Now whenever, like, if you go to a junkyard, you're looking for a radiator, so like this is fresh out the box, brand new. You're gonna have like bent fins. Like, that's not an issue. What is an issue is when it gets down, each one of these lines here is where coolant passes over. Oh, where'd it go? Right there. And you can see how something's in that line. So something got up in the fan and crushed it. So like that's not leaking. That's not leaking. All of that's not leaking. But right there, you can see that hole. So before I throw it in, I'll show you just how easy it is to replace a radiator on a Foxbody. So you got 4 fan bolts here, right? So while the belt still has tension on it, loosen those up. Trust me, just loosen them up. Once you have them loosened, unloose the tension, pull the belt off, and then take the fan bolts off. You got 2 bolts on the radiator shroud, over here and over here. So you get those 2 bolts off, then you have all the fan bolts off, the fan, and that comes off. Then you just unhook your cord from your overflow tank, Once that's out, then you pop off the top radiator hose. It's over here, and then the lower, and then you spill antifreeze everywhere. Even though it leaked almost everything it had out of it, the hose still had some, and you make a nice rainbow. Once that's done, there's two brackets that bolt here and here that look like a little arm. They just hold the radiator in, take those off, radiator comes out. Super simple. I think it took me, what, 5-6 minutes. So let's grab the new radiator, throw it in. Wait, before you get too ahead of yourself, make sure you grab the bag out of the box. It comes with these clamps. That's where your fan shroud sits on, and then you grab those clamps off the old radiator. Now it's time to go in. Now, never mind the throwout bearing squeak, but now we're just burping the coolant, basically letting it idle until it gets warm. Now, start to finish, this whole thing took me 15 minutes, but I'll take that back. This took me about 30 minutes. It would have taken me 15 minutes, but to get the fan aligned, or I'm sorry, the shroud aligned to the fan so it wouldn't hit, that took the longest time, especially with a car that's been crashed before. So you see this radiator stay, and you see that one. There's a big difference in the core support. So it took a little bit, but she's all good. Radiator's like kind of cocked, but it's flush with the motor. There might be motor mounts, I don't know, but I should probably get a new line, new battery hot, but I was in a pinch, and that was the best option at the moment. There's a slight exhaust leak somewhere. Oh, you see that plug wire? Oh, that's hot. Fuck, that's hot. It's not clipped in. I just pushed it up there. I'm gonna have to clip it in. Might need some oil in this thing. Let me go get a rag. Alright guys, so it's all done. It's wrapped up. Took it for a short drive. It's good to go. So before I get off here, so this if you don't know, this is a shit box. You know, it's a pretty much a thrown together, you know, don't spend too much time on one thing. A shit box can range from like a junkyard LS turbo, you know, 7-second car to like more of your, you know, your small little bolt-ons car like this. Still a shit box. Now that car, shitbox, looks better than this car. This car would not be considered a shitbox. This would be a shitty car. So what that means, you know, so this car is back half, ladder bar, all that stuff. It's just old, but you know, it's got some really good work in some places and some really shoddy work in other places. Basically, the shoddy work is what I did, and then the good work is what somebody else did. So some people will call it a shit box. It's not. It's just a shitty version. So obviously been working in here. I've been working a lot off camera, getting everything wired up. I'm really glad we mounted this. That's all bets come out. Dash, the Pro Dash should be here before too long. I am going to do an update video probably next week, but get a whole bunch of wiring done. Yeah, I know, I just left my tools everywhere. It's fine. Still got to get a fuel cell, but it's coming along. I had planned to work on it today. I was doing Mustang things, I mean, I'm still gonna work on it, but the video will probably be out next week. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah. I think before it rains, I'm gonna take the kids out to the park or something, go do some family things, and we'll get busy on this thing tomorrow. So thanks so much. If you're here, you like the content, obviously. So if you're not subscribed, go on and do so down below. Give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.